Nigeria. Yes, Britain will build a new wing at the Kirikiri prisons in Lagos so that it can transfer Nigerian prisoners there. We hear that the 112-bed wing prison will cost about £700,000. That's approximately $973,000. And it will be compliant with the United Nations standards. This plan is in compliance with a prisoner transfer agreement Britain signed with Nigeria in 2014. Under the agreement, prisoners serving jail term in Nigeria and Britain can be returned to complete their sentence in their respective countries. Let's talk about this. Britain coming into Nigeria to build a state-of-the-art prison, something that eluded our own government. If we recall, mostly all the prisons we have were built, you know, even by the British themselves. They are more than hundreds of, like, over 100 years old. And I don't think I will survive a day, because I've been privileged to go into a couple of those prisons to see things for myself.
Commit crime.
It's a terrible sight. It's a terrible sight.
The thing is, number one, building one wing of prison in Kirikiri will not solve the prison challenges in Nigeria. And I hope Britain comes down here to build even that prison
by themselves.
Because if that money will have to pass through somebody who will pass it to somebody and then to somebody to build that thing, you will not have that thing built to that standard. Again, it also tells us that we have our people outside this country not representing us very well. For us to have such a large contingent of prisoners in the UK that warrants them coming down here to build prison for us, don't forget, Oyibo people, they won't give you something just because they like you. Those guys have weighed the number of our people going into their prisons, the amount of pounds spent every day
on
feeding them, and every other thing, because you have to go through a lot of training, rehabilitation. It is costing them so much in pounds. And they are giving us this great gift. Okay, we don't want your people in our prison because we like you, you are friends. Let's build this thing in your country,
so they can
and then
come
we
home
can transfer
and
them. So the head, if they spend £700,000 building that prison, that thing may be saving them about £2 to £3 million per annum, taking care of Nigerian prisoners in the UK. So it makes economic sense for them to do it here.
To make that one-time investment.
Yes, in Nigeria you came, you run credit card racket. Okay, we are sentencing you to 10 years in prison. Go back to your country and serve it. The headache becomes that of the Nigerian prison service, who spend 14,000 naira a day for prisoners. Is that not what they told us?
16,000.
16,000 naira per
day on a prisoner.
So it is now the Controller General of the Nigerian prison that will be feeding those guys. So it makes sense for the UK economically. It's crafty diplomacy. It's not like they like us. It's not like they want Nigerian prisoners to be closer to home. It's not so. It's because they are spending so much to take care of these guys. And they're just telling us we don't deserve to be in their prison.
So you don't see that
my
as...
question is now, should we accept such
That's what I wanted to say.
The agreement has already been signed.
The agreement has been signed, sealed. So
who signed that
in
agreement?
2014. It's been signed since 2014.
Signed.
And they packaged this so nicely
With
that
the
you know what they say about
juicy.
diplomacy. When I was an undergraduate, there was one of these my guy Cassie, I think. He said that diplomacy is a way of telling somebody to go to hell in such a manner that I will make you look forward to the truth. That is essentially what they did to us. They diplomatically sold us this, and we think
with their pride, with their mouth.
Happy they are building prison for us. I don't know whether we are going to build it if they get the money, but we are saving those guys taxpayers' money. We are saving them money.
All right, but then is it entirely a bad move? You know, bringing our brothers and sisters who have gone on the wrong side of the law back home.
My challenge
is it exactly a bad
It's a bad move.
No, let me ask a Nigerian prisoner in UK whether he will prefer serving in the UK or in the Nigerian place. You will understand. He will prefer that place.
And another thing is that my challenge is, you see, I'm always against all these subtle diplomacy of transferring the bad eggs of one country to them and taking the good ones.
If
Now,
you return Anthony
Brain
Joshua,
drain.
for now, Dele Ali is playing for England. They've never asked him to come back to Nigeria. Anthony Joshua is now a world-class boxer. Okay? Britain has colonized him. All right? We have a lot of Nigerians. There is one that is playing for the women soccer team. And so many others.
Solanke is playing for Liverpool and he's going to.
And Solanke is playing for Liverpool. He's a Nigerian. and we have this boy playing for Swansea. We are begging him to come to Nigeria. He has refused. We have seen the fashion who played for England refused to play for Nigeria. Who later come back to this country. All his money he made for this country through Oshodi Bank.
Nigerian fashion.
Soccer Academy.
Soccer Academy, yes.
Now, why would Western world always treat Africans like that?
Sending back thieves.
Sending back thieves to them. When you take what we have, when the likes of Dele Ali that should be playing for this country. Now, the unknown names, the names that we don't know, you want to bring them back. Some of them may not be from Nigeria. Some may be from Sierra Leone, who will never confess to come from Sierra Leone because of the state of their country. They will say they are Nigerians. And they will come back here. And you want to come and build prison here for us. Why don't you come here and build a corrective home?
Well, I think, like Mr. Ikem said, those who are our representatives, in the big chair abroad are not doing us well in terms of, reading through the fine lines to actually know what we are appending our consent to and all of that. So I think
But
exactly.
Mr. Ikem, but
I
there are
agree.
times that they come out with bills like that because we talked about the Naira being on the UK.
Yes.
Yes, you understand. So those are the things that we have issues with our lawmakers going to sign some kind of
Our
bills. Ambassadors signing some kind of bills because this is not going down too well for some other people in Nigeria here. And this has been signed and sealed since 2014. So do you think those that are representing the masses are doing us well?
We have people who in offices who don't even understand these things. You said reading the fine line, reading between the fine lines. These guys don't even see the fine lines, not to talk of reading it. It's not just here. When we discussed the Naira.
Yes, on the currency. Yes.
Because it makes sense for them. Because Brexit is pushing pressure on them and they're looking for trading partners here and there.
Exactly.
And
Allies.
Now they wanted Naira to be on their currency. Yes.
So it makes sense for them. This one makes economic sense.
So it's only when they see potential gains from Nigeria. That's
Whatever
when
they're going to put pressure on them, they will never allow them.
For them. If I were, why should I feed a Nigerian prison?
Okay, let's quickly go to the feedback platforms because our time is fast running along. All right, Uche Okonji, still on the military gear, says those military gear is meant for the masquerades that are driving Venza SUV cars in Kogi State. I think that's on the lighter note. All right, Mr. Ikem is right, and kudos to him. If only men like him will rule us. Kiem San from Ijoko. That's somebody endorsing Mr. Ikem on live TV. Okay. All right. This other one says the Nigerian army should rise up and investigate Governor Bello. Nigeria cannot be fighting insurgency, and some individuals with no authority to do so are still importing military gear, of which we don't even know what they want to use it for. On the issue of the UK to build prison facility in Nigeria, it is an indirect way of telling our leaders that they have failed. God bless Nigeria. IG Marcus sets that one in from here in Lagos. Gentlemen, our time is fast running. Quick last words, Mr. Ofose and Mr. Ikem. 10 seconds each.
All right.
So
My advice is for Bello. INEC has actually said it's going to prosecute him for having to
voters, yes.
Please, you should just pipe down a little.
Okay, well said. That's a direct punch. Mr. Ikem.
I don't even know where I'm going to pick my answer from. But Rochas should not destroy his party in Imo State by imposing his son-in-law as a governorship candidate. And our leaders, especially those who interface between us and other countries, should do a lot better in terms of interrogating some of the issues raised in the diplomatic space to make sure that everything and anything that happens there serves the interests of Nigeria right.
All right, well
Okay,
said. Thank you so
well
much,
said. Thank you
gentlemen,
so
for
much,
coming
sir.
on the show. Thank you, Mr. Ikem Okuhu, PR expert, social commentator. Thank you, sir. And many thanks to Mr. Godi Ofose.
Yes, you're not critic.
He's the President, Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. Godi, for coming.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you, Alero.
Thank you, Patience.
Join us tomorrow at noon for more interesting discuss on the program The Buzz. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.